Point number 1 occurs at 4:40 p.m. and is a paralyzation point. The meridian acupuncture points in this area are kidney meridian point 22 and kidney meridian point 23. The kidney meridian is most active between the hours of 5 to 7 p.m. This point, therefore, occurs slightly before the shift of energetic dominance from the bladder meridian to the kidney meridian. As the meridian point that would be affected by a strike here is on the kidney meridian, perhaps the dim mak effect is due to kidney and/or bladder meridian energetic disruption. K22 is located in the 5th intercostal space, the space between ribs, too soon lateral to the Ren channel, conception vessel channel, along the front center line of the body. Key 23 is located in the 4th intercostal space, too soon lateral to the Ren channel CV17. Many of the dim mak points effects in meridian-type dim mak are reversals of what occurs with acupuncture. Acupuncture's intent is to heal and dim mak is to injure. Acupuncture indications for these points include, but are not limited to, intercostal rib pain, inflammation of the lungs, and bronchitis. Point number 2 occurs at 4:42 p.m. and is said that it might result in dizziness. Once again, the bladder meridian is most active at this time. The bladder is part of what is known in acupuncture as the water element, along with the kidney. The points that lie in this area are stomach meridian point 22 through stomach meridian point 24. The stomach is part of what is known as the earth element, along with the spleen and the pancreas. The stomach meridian is most active between 7 and 9 a.m. Perhaps part of this technique's dim mak effect is due to what in traditional Chinese medicine is called the co-cycle or control cycle or cycle of destruction. In this case, earth controls water by damming it. Stomach 22 is located 3 soon above the umbilicus and 2 soon lateral to the Ren conception vessel line. Stomach 23 is located 2 soon above umbilicus and 2 soon lateral to the Ren line. Stomach 24 is located 1 soon above the umbilicus and 2 soon lateral to the Ren line. Indications for these acupuncture points include, but are not limited to, abdominal pain, abdominal distension, diarrhea, hernia, mental disorder, and vomiting. Point 3 occurs at 4 p.m. and is said to result in immediate death. The acupuncture points that lie in this area are primarily governing vessel 16. This area lies in the vicinity of the first cervical vertebrae. Almost all of the 12 major acupuncture meridians run through or to here, either or have some internal or external connection, and so can be affected by stimulation here. This point is located in the depression directly below the occipital protuberance. This is where there is a dent in the base of the skull in the very center. In the midline, 1 soon above the hairline, indications of this point of acupuncture include, but are not limited to, headache, mental disorders, and cold. Point 4. This point is in the area of the temple and is said to result in immediate death at any time. The meridian points that lie in this area are gallbladder meridian points 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and also triple heater points 22 and 20. The gallbladder meridian is most active between the hours of 11 and 1 a.m. The triple heater meridian is most active between the hours of 9 to 11 p.m. Triple heater 22 is on a normal hairline anterior to and on the level with the root of the ear. Triple heater 23 is just above the tip of the ear. Point number 5 occurs at 8:30 a.m. and is said to cause illness leading to death in a week or so. The stomach meridian is most active at 8:30 a.m. The acupuncture meridian points in this area are kidney 27, known as home of the associated points, and kidney point 26. Kidney 26 is located in the first intercostal interspace, too soon lateral to the Ren channel, located on the center line of the front of the body. Kidney 27 is in the depression between the first rib and the lower border of the clavicle, too soon lateral to the Ren channel. Indications for acupuncture at these points include, but are not limited to, chest pain, cough, asthma, and vomiting. Point number 6 occurs at 6 a.m. The large intestine meridian is most active at this time. The large intestine and the lung are part of what is known as the metal element. It is said to be on both the left and the right sides. If struck, results would be paralysis and illness. The points in this area are primarily acupuncture points spleen 17 and spleen 21, which is also known as the great low point. The spleen meridian is most active between the hours of 9 to 11 a.m. Perhaps some of the Dimick effect comes from activation of the Sheng cycle or cycle of creation and results in overstimulation of the earth element. Spleen 17 is located in the 5th intercostal space, 6 soon lateral to the abdominal midline Ren or conception vessel. Spleen 21 is on the mid-axillary line, the line we would see if we were standing next to a person looking at them and drew a line down the center of the side of their body from approximately the top of their ear to just below their ankle bone, in the 6th intercostal space. Indications for acupuncture include pain in the chest, difficulty breathing, and severe weakness of the limbs. Low points are used to treat energetic imbalances between the sides of the body. For example, if the liver meridian on the right side was abnormally higher than on the left, the liver low point would be used to balance out the energy differences. Spleen 21, as the great low point, is used to cause a balancing of all the main meridians at once. Point number 7 occurs at 6:30 a.m. and is said to cause illness in 1 year. The large intestine is most active at this time, metal element. The acupuncture points in this area are stomach 12. And by the way, the large intestine meridian runs through this area, passing from large intestine 16 to large intestine 17. The stomach meridian is most active between the hours of 7 to 9 a.m. The large intestine meridian is most active between the hours of 5 to 7 a.m. Perhaps part of the Dimick effect comes from disruption of the flow of the large intestine meridian, activation of the Sheng cycle, or a combination thereof, or for other reasons. Stomach 12 is located just above the collarbone in the middle of the supraclavicular fossa, the dent, on the mammillary line in line with the nipple. Indications for acupuncture at this point include sore throat and asthma. Large intestine 16 is located approximately in a dent between the clavico-acromial extremity, the end of where the tip of the bony part of the shoulder is, and the spine of the scapula, the ridge that runs along your shoulder blade. Large intestine 17 is at the posterior border of the sternocleidomastoid muscle, neck muscle on the side of the neck, approximately 2 cun above the collarbone. Indications for stimulation at these points include, but are not limited to, shoulder and upper back pain, sore throat, tonsillitis, and tuberculosis of the cervical lymph nodes. Point number 8 occurs at 7 a.m. and causes illness, tiredness, and death in 4 months. 7 a.m. is the change in cycles from the metal element to the earth element. The energy emphasis goes from large intestine meridian to stomach meridian. No specific major acupuncture points lie here, but it is very significant that the large intestine and gallbladder meridians cross over each other at this point. Gallbladder is of the wood element, and metal controls wood in the co-cycle. Point number